what's your expected salary? Or what's your current salary? That's our topic for today. I'll be giving you some tips on how to answer that appropriately. Though, I really think that for an interviewer or an employer to ask this question is totally inappropriate. As to why, please tune in because I'll be giving you the exact reason. So this is for some interviewers there or employers as well as for the applicant, since it's being asked most of the time. I'm gonna give you a sample and tips on how to answer it. So stay tuned. Hi mga Kapuyaters! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Von, ang kaagapay nyo sa Puyatan. And again, for today's video, I'll be discussing this question or one of the questions in an interview wherein it's asking for your current salary or what's your expected salary. But before that, I'd like to thank everyone. We are already more than 1,000 subscribers on this channel.
I like to party!
And for my Facebook page, we have more than 2,000 followers. So guys, please stay tuned because I'm working with one of the sponsors I have, thank you, to give out giveaways very soon. And that's for my appreciation to everyone who's staying in my channel, who's active, and who's supporting me. Thank you very much. Alrighty, going back to the topic as what I've mentioned. How to answer what's your current salary or what's your expected salary. Now first, I'll be discussing as to why for any interviewer there or employer, why it's inappropriate to actually ask your applicant what's your current salary or what's your expected salary. Mainly because in any company, we even put it as a part of our code of conduct that it's confidential or any salary is confidential and it shouldn't be disclosed with anyone else. So why would you be asking that question? That would trigger a certain applicant to violate his or her current employer, right? Also, as an employer, you already know the package range that you can provide. So it is more appropriate to disclose and discuss the packages that you can only offer, to what extent, and what's the maximum or the minimum that you can give. Now, if the applicant is not amenable to that, then that means to say it's at the end of negotiation. Because we know for a fact that as an employer or an interviewer, we can only make some adjustment based on the bracket that we are following as a guidance in our company. So, as what I mentioned, it's better to disclose it to your applicant rather than asking what their current salary and their expected salary, and in the end you won't be able to give that, right? So it's either you give it, and if they don't like it, no deal. If it's negotiable, then they'll negotiate, and if it's good, then deal, right? But the main topic really is, since it is common that an employer or an interviewer would actually ask that question, here's how you can answer that question perfectly. I'm just gonna go ahead and proceed with what's your expected salary. A lot of applicants, I've been in the recruitment for a year, and a lot of applicants would say, oh, well, around 30,000, around 20 to 25,000, or 15 to 20,000, within that range. It's really good to be honest, but here's a tip and a sample of how you can actually answer it the right way. So for example, So what's your expected salary? This is how you answer it. I'm open to discussing my salary expectation with you if it aligns with the salary for this specific position. So this answer will trigger your interviewer or employer to tell you that this is the range or the package we have for this position. Now, the conversation will start if you are for it or for not. Let's say, oh well, with this position we offer up to or minimum of in an entry level of 30,000, maximum of 35,000. Then you can start saying, can I get the maximum like 35,000, etc. That's how you answer it right. So your employer or your potential employer or interviewer won't get turned off by stating directly that this is what you want. Though it's good to be honest, but at the same time, it is important and essential to use appropriate statement to open the conversation about your expected salary. Cool? I hope that this tip would give you a little guide once you have your interview, or probably you're trying to elevate your career in the call center industry or in any field you'd like to have a good career. Again, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified if I have new videos. Again, thank you very much for all the support. You have a good one. And see you guys again next time, mga kapuyaters.